I'm not sure that this will help you, but maybe it will help someone. I'm going to go over right quick stroke and stroke to path. If you go to view display mode outline, that shows what your machine is going to cut. So let me zoom in here, and as you can see, this cuts a single line, and that is the stroke. And this cuts a double line, and that is stroke to path. So if you were to take this stroke into Design Space, it will cut, but that's exactly what it's going to cut. So you'll have to cut a square around it, and then or a circle or some kind of shape, and pull the end out, and then you'll be left with your shape with an end cut out of it. Or you can try to pull the end up, but that doesn't seem to work too well. So let me go back to view display mode normal. Now this next set is a stroke, both with a linked offset, and the stroke to path has a linked offset. So it's putting color inside and around on both. When this one cuts, it's going to cut one single line, and you can take the end out and you'll be left with this section all the way around. If you do a stroke to path, then what it's going to do is it's going to cut out here. It's going to cut the outside of your stroke and the inside of your stroke. Let's go back to view display mode outline, and as you can see, these are your cut lines. So you'll have this section plus the stroke section plus the inner section. If you do that on just the stroke or stroke to path. So let's go back to view display mode normal. Now this one I did on a stroke and a stroke to path. This one I did a fill on both, and I did a linked offset on both. And this is what you end up with. So this is your original stroke, which it's going to cut just like that, no double lines. Then it's going to cut this one that was the fill, and then it's going to cut this one, which was the linked offset. So in that case, you would probably, well, you would want to get rid of the stroke because you no longer need it. In stroke to path, let me zoom in here. If I go to view display mode outline, once again, you'll see the double lines, okay? These are all single lines. This is my fill that went inside, and this is my linked offset that went underneath the bottom layer, okay? So let me go back to view display mode normal, and that's what you have. And again, you're probably going to want to get rid of your stroke because there's no reason to have it, really. It's going to cut a double line, so you're going to have an outline layer around this one, and then you're going to have a bottom layer to that. So I mean, I guess it's your preference, it's your design, however you want to do it. But I hope this kind of explained the stroke to path or stroke. Maybe you can take a screenshot of this and save it for future reference or whatever. I hope it helps.